What happens when an unstoppable force meets an absolute wall of desperation? You get Group D of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Welcome back to Total Football Nexus. If you think you know how this tournament is going to play out, you are dead wrong. Imagine stepping onto the pitch, the deafening roar of tens of thousands of screaming fans, the blinding stadium lights, the terrifying realization that a single mistake could haunt your entire nation for the next 4 years. This is not just another football match. This is a brutal battle for survival. The United States of America is stepping into the arena against the fierce, unforgiving warriors of Paraguay, and this match has all the ingredients of a legendary upset or a heroic triumph. But before we break down the secret weapons both managers are hiding, you need to understand the battlefield. Where is this war going to take place? The grand stage is set at the breathtaking Los Angeles Stadium, widely known as the SoFi Stadium, located in Inglewood, California. This is not just a stadium, it is a modern-day coliseum, a billion-dollar architectural masterpiece where the turf is perfectly manicured and the atmosphere is designed to intimidate. Playing on home soil gives the United States a massive psychological advantage. The crowd will be a sea of red, white, and blue. The noise will be deafening. But South American teams thrive in hostile environments. Paraguay is not coming to California for a vacation. They're coming to silence the stadium. Now, when exactly is the world going to stop and watch this spectacle unfold? Football is a global religion, and the time zones for this clash prove exactly that. Let us synchronize our watches. If you are watching from the United States, you need to clear your schedule for the evening of June 12, 2026. Kickoff is scheduled for 6 p.m. Pacific Time, which is the local time right there in the stadium. For the fans on the East Coast, that means a massive 9 p.m. prime-time showdown. Grab your drinks and lock the doors. But what about the passionate fans down in South America? The streets of Asunción will be completely abandoned. Entire neighborhoods will gather around televisions because for Paraguay, the match begins at exactly 9 p.m. local time on June 12th. It is going to be a sleepless night in Paraguay. And for the die-hard, loyal football fans sitting in India, you are going to have to prove your dedication. You will be setting your alarms very early. The match kicks off on the morning of June 13, 2026 at exactly 6:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time. A beautiful, nervous morning with a cup of tea and world-class football. But a spectacular stadium and a perfect schedule mean absolutely nothing without the modern gladiators stepping onto the grass. The strategies are drawn, the minds are focused. Who is going to start? Which players will carry the weight of their countries? Let us dive deep into the tactical minds of the managers and reveal the probable starting lineups that could completely dictate the chaos of this match. Let us talk about the host nation first. The United States men's national team is stepping onto their home turf, and they are likely to unleash a highly aggressive, high-energy 4-2-3-1 formation. Remember, this is a probable playing 11, but it is a lineup built to dominate possession and terrify defenders. Between the sticks, we are likely looking at Matt Freese. He has to be the absolute anchor, keeping his nerves calm under immense pressure. In front of him stands a dynamic four-man defensive wall. Serginho Dest will be bombing down the right flank, bringing that electric, overlapping pace. In the center, we will see the raw athleticism of Chris Richards, paired perfectly with the calm, veteran brain of Tim Ream. On the left side, Anthony Robinson will be tasked with locking down the wing and launching lightning-fast counterattacks. But the real war, the real battle for dominance, happens in the center of the park, the midfield double pivot. Tyler Adams and Weston McKennie, two absolute workhorses. They are the engine of this team. Their job is simple but brutal. Destroy any Paraguayan attack that dares to cross the center circle and win the ball back instantly. Ahead of them lies the creative spark, the attacking trio that can unlock any defense. Timothy Weah on the wing, injecting pure speed, Malik Tillman operating in the tight spaces, and the main man himself, Christian Pulisic, the heartbeat of the American attack. They will be tasked with feeding the lone, lethal striker, Folarin Balogun. If this probable 11 finds their rhythm, they are an absolute nightmare to defend against. But can American flair break down solid South American steel? Enter Paraguay. They don't care about the home crowd. They don't care about the media hype. They are walking into the SoFi Stadium with a classic, bruising, and highly disciplined 4-4-2 formation. This probable lineup is not built for pretty football. It's built to survive, frustrate, and strike with lethal precision. Carlos Coronel will be the man guarding the net, and he knows he will face a barrage of shots. He has to play the game of his life. The Paraguayan defense is pure grit. Juan Cáceres, Fabián Balbuena, Omar Alderete, and Junior Alonso, they don't take prisoners. They will defend their penalty box like their lives depend on it, throwing their bodies on the line to block every American shot. In the midfield, the battle will be fiercely physical. Diego Gomez and Andres Cubas will be doing the dirty, unglamorous work, breaking down plays and fighting for every loose ball. Matías Villasanti will try to connect the defensive lines to the attack, but the absolute danger man to watch out for is Miguel Almirón. With his explosive pace and tricky left foot, if the American defense gives him even an inch of space, he will severely punish them. Up top, Paraguay will rely on the physical, towering presence of Gabriel Avalos, paired perfectly with the clinical finishing of Antonio Sanabria. They don't need 100 chances to win a football match. They only need one mistake. One tiny lapse in concentration from the U.S. defense, and Paraguay will ruthlessly take the lead. So who actually wins this incredible tactical war on the pitch? The answer might not lie in the star players or the formations, but in a massive hidden flaw we noticed in how these teams transition from defense to attack. We broke down the ultimate tactical secret of Group D in our previous deep dive analysis, and it completely changes everything you think about this group. To know more about this, click the link in